The Russia-Ukraine war has witnessed an interesting turn of events in recent days. After Russia decided to withdraw its troops from half of the Kherson region, huge alterations can be seen on the Ukrainian map. Did the move come as a surprise? What does it mean for Ukraine? Welcome back to War Update, where we keep you updated with what's going around the world. Ukrainian troops have won a major victory against Russia, seizing control of the western Kherson region, including Kherson City. The latest Ukrainian advance came after months of successful attacks on Russian positions on the west bank of the Dnipro River, aimed at disrupting Russian supply lines. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine in last February, Kherson has been the only regional capital captured by Russian forces. Ukrainian targets included bridges across the river, as well as roads, pontoons, barges, and landing areas. According to the Institute for the Study of War, Ukraine's success in Kherson was due in large part to the Ukrainian armed forces' innovative use of the US-provided HIMARS precision rocket system. Multiple precision strikes with HIMARS rendered Russian positions on the west bank of the river with no hope of supplies. Russia has also continued air, missile, and artillery strikes in the south in recent days, with targets including Zaporizhia city. Ukraine claims to have hit Russian positions in the Zaporizhia region. According to the ISW, Russian forces are forcibly mobilizing men in Melitopol and Zaporizhia and forcing them to build trenches and other defenses. The withdrawal has taken from Russia thousands of square kilometers of land, including some of Ukraine's best farmland, which it had occupied since the beginning of the invasion and was openly recognized as its territory. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu and General Sergei Surovikin staged a carefully choreographed meeting in Moscow to put the best possible force on the withdrawal. Surovikin claimed that Russian troops have killed 9,500 Ukrainian soldiers in Kherson and successfully repelled up to 80 to 90% of enemy missiles since August. However, a retreat would protect civilians and troops' lives, he said. I understand that this is a very difficult decision, but at the same time, we will preserve the most important thing, the lives of our servicemen and the overall combat capability of the grouping of troops, which is futile to keep on the right west bank in a limited area, Surovikin said. A tweet by Al Jazeera captioned, Moscow has ordered its forces to pull out from the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson. On Wednesday, Russian officials said it was no longer feasible to continue reinforcements in the city, showed the change in the Russian-Ukraine map. Russia's annexation moves followed military setbacks in the northeast, where Ukrainian forces reclaimed large swaths of territory. Simultaneously, Ukraine's forces escalated their counteroffensive on the southern axis. According to Volodymyr Zelensky, Ukrainian forces had retaken more than 500 square kilometers of territory and dozens of settlements in the Kherson region by October. Ukrainian forces broke through Russia's front lines, targeting Russian communication lines, ammunition depots, and military and transport assets. According to the Institute for the Study of War, they also made several gains on the western bank of the Dnipro River, damaging 2 bridges and interfering with Russia's efforts to sustain supplies via barge and ferry. The Kherson region borders Crimea and serves as a land route between Russia and the Black Sea Peninsula. If Ukraine regains control, Russia will lose that land bridge, bringing Crimea within range of long-range Ukrainian weaponry. The region is also significant because it provides fresh water to the arid Crimea. Following the annexation of Crimea, Ukraine cut off fresh water supply along a canal from the Dnipro River, which had supplied 85% of the peninsula's needs. Russia attempted to unblock the canal after capturing swaths of Kherson and Zaporizhia. Retaking Kherson City, which had a pre-war population of around 280,000 people, would mean that Ukraine would be able to reclaim the largest urban center that had fallen into Russian hands. Meanwhile, retaking the entire region would allow it to regain control of some of the coastline along the Black Sea, allowing food exportation for foreign markets that was severely disrupted during the conflict. Ukraine says it wants Russian forces to leave all of its territory, but the fight is likely to intensify. In recent weeks, Kyiv's advancements in the northeast have slowed due to stronger Russian defensive lines reinforced by new manpower. Russia is deploying forces against Bakhmut in an ongoing attempt to advance there. This move provides the inclination of victory towards Ukraine. Rumors are ripe that Russia has withdrawn its forces from about 10 regions. Is this hinting towards the end of the war, or Russia is planning something else? Continue the discussions in the comments and like this video. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss any updates.